health professionals are protecting and fighting for cardiac and pulmonary rehabilitation services. This is AACVPR's Day on the Hill 2019. Welcome to Day on the Hill 2019. I'm Sarah Panko. We're here in Washington, D.C., where members of AACVPR are meeting with members of Congress.
We hope to convince at least one member on the House side, one on the Senate side, to actually introduce the legislation that will solve a significant problem of access to pulmonary and cardiac rehab.
Day on the Hill 2019 included 75 AACVPR members representing over 30 states with visits to over 150 congressional offices. They met face-to-face with elected officials like Senator Lamar Alexander, Senator Gary Peters, Congressman Jim McGovern, and other members of Congress who make important Medicare decisions.
Show the elected officials that it's not just clinicians, it's not just hospital administrators. There's this whole secondary supply chain for healthcare delivery that's on board with this initiative as well.
In 2008, AACVPR's bill, the Pulmonary and Cardiac Rehabilitation Act, passes through Congress to become law. This was the first formal acknowledgement by CMS of pulmonary rehabilitation as a distinct service. In 2018, AACVPR's bill to allow direct supervision of cardiac and pulmonary rehabilitation by non-physician practitioners is included in public law. This year, AACVPR is trying to correct Section 603 of the Bipartisan Budget Act of 2015.
We're hoping is that we will get an exception to the ruling, the 603 ruling that says that cardiac and pulmonary rehab programs outside of 250 yards from the hospital can still enjoy the hospital outpatient reimbursement.
The reimbursement is so low for an off-site program that no matter how we massaged the numbers and how we looked at the volumes, there was no way we could even break even with that program.
I know we'll introduce it.
Members say there is interest in this legislation and expect several congressmen to support this effort, but it doesn't end here.
When we go back to our local communities, our local states, we have to advocate there on that level as well.
Another busy and successful day on the Hill for AACVPR. Thanks for joining us. I'm Sarah Panko. We'll see you on Capitol Hill. This Day on the Hill video is sponsored by LSI.
The LSI mission is to provide cardiac and pulmonary rehab, the latest technology for patient monitoring equipment, clinical documentation systems.
I think it's really important that all of the clinical specialists in the field working for LSI have a clinical background because we're able to walk into a cardiac rehab and understand what the clinicians need.